Reality is not a story. It is high entropy data, continuous, chaotic, unlabeled. Your brain cannot store the raw stream, so it compresses. It selects patterns. It drops details. It assigns causality. And what emerges is a story, a narrative. This is not a bug. It is a feature of your cognitive architecture. Narrative is a codec. It translates noisy experience into clean structure, lossy but useful. The goal is not accuracy. The goal is functional compression. Our ancestors who compressed well survived. They did not need to understand the full ecology. They needed to remember where the tiger lived. Narratives carried knowledge across generations. The hunter became the hero. The storm became the wrath of the gods. Information flowed. Cultural memory formed. This is how meme flow began. Meme flow is not just viral content. It is the evolution of structure in minds. Narratives are the packet. You are the router. But there is a catch. Compression introduces distortion. Every story removes data. Every frame hides something outside the frame. Every cause ignores other causes. Narratives simplify. But simplification can deceive, especially when optimized for emotion. Outrage compresses well. Fear compresses well. Tribal identity compresses very well. And when narratives evolve in attention markets, fitness is measured by sheer rate, not truth, not nuance, just spread. This creates a selection pressure. Narratives mutate to survive transmission. You get the cleanest cut of reality that still evokes a strong response, even if it leaves the truth on the cutting room floor. This is why two people can see the same data and compress it into different worlds, different codecs, different meme flows, different realities. Not because one is evil, but because each is running a different compression scheme, optimized by a different memetic ecosystem. This is not a reason to despair. It is a reason to examine your own codec, to debug your narrative engine, to ask what gets dropped, what gets amplified, what does your story let you see, and what does it make invisible. You cannot run uncompressed. That is not how brains work. But you can learn to tune your compression, to make it more aware, more adaptive, more alive to complexity. This is not about rejecting narrative. It is about earning it, using story not to trap thought, but to launch it, because narrative is a powerful tool, and when used with precision, it can compress insight, preserve wisdom, and move minds. So be careful what stories you accept. Be even more careful what stories you tell, because every story is a filter. Every story is a function, and you are the system that runs it. The story of your life is a compression of something much larger. You will never see all of it, but you can choose to see more. If you learn to decode, if you learn to watch the frame, if you learn to track meme flow, not as a passive consumer, but as an active participant, a conscious node, in the most powerful network evolution has ever built. Your mind is a codec. Tune it, sharpen it, use it, and pass on better meme flow.